On a night when the top-seeded Kansas Jayhawks went 0 for 9 from three-point range and made just one shot outside of 5 feet on the night, they were able to survive the biggest upset in NCAA Tournament history and overcome a one-point halftime deficit to move one step closer to a national championship. In front of a sold-out Sprint Center crowd that was 90% Kansas Jayhawk fans, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers almost became the first number 16 seed to knock off a 1 seed. But in the end, the Jayhawks proved to be too much. Coming off 3 well-played games in the Big 12 tournament, Kansas still came out tight against the Hilltoppers, and it was obvious to head coach Bill Self long before the opening tip.
You know, I could tell in the locker room we were a little tight. You know, Ben was really tight. I mean, you can talk all we want to, but I mean, he was tight, and our guards didn't get their shoulders past their guys. I mean, when they're pressuring like that, you got to be able to drive the ball, and that's when we play our best. That's what we do, and we didn't do that tonight.
Kansas was sped up by the Hilltoppers' aggressive three-quarters court pressure and committed 17 turnovers, including 4 in the final 3 minutes when the Hawks had a chance to put the game out of reach.
I feel like also, you know, we just sped ourselves up. Like I said, you know, we wasn't relaxed like we should have been, you know, myself, Elijah, and stuff like that. But like I said, you know, we got this first game out the way, so, you know, it's going to definitely help us throughout this NCAA tournament now.
Despite the poor shooting performance and high amount of turnovers, the Jayhawks were confident they'd still come out on top. Led by senior center Jeff Withey, who finished with 17 points, 6 rebounds, and 7 blocks, this was a game the players were all too familiar with.
We've been in that situation so many times. We knew that we were going to come back and pull it off, but at that time, you know, it's definitely you feel like you got to do something, and maybe that's what was the problem was that we were trying too hard to make a home run play instead of just going and doing what we were supposed to.
Kansas will get a rematch of the team it beat in the Elite Eight last season, the North Carolina Tar Heels, on Sunday. Matt Gasper, Jayhawk Sports Talk.